Hey folks, Troy Ruiz here from Primos Hunting. Listen, I want to talk to you about a new series of calls that we have. A new series of mouth calls at that. We've worked on this for about a year and a half now and came out with a new series and decided to call it the Hen House series. And the reason we did that is we gave every one of these calls, which are 5 calls in the series, names after women that most of us here know that they can be loud and boisterous, which is a lot of times what you want in a mouth call, especially when you're trying to sound like a hen turkey. And then you also want that call that'll give you that low-end sweet sound. So we went from the low-end sweet sound all the way up to the very loud call that we call the blare to give you an array in these series. The cool thing about these calls is we built these out of plastic frames. Oh yeah, plastic frames. You're thinking plastic frames, who does that? Well, this plastic is integrated. It's not what you would think. It's not a type of plastic that'll break or bend in half. It's very flexible, number one, but most of all, it has great comeback or what we would call memory. Now, I just twisted that call almost all the way across, and I'm gonna put it in my mouth and yelp on it. Plastic frames. Why? Because it's simple and it's easy, and for the guy that sometimes maybe throws his call or puts it in his pocket or smashes it, or somebody, maybe your kid gets a hold of it and gets to playing with it. In the past, I can remember people taking metal frame calls and putting them in their mouth and bending them to make them fit their mouth. And when you do that, you change the stretch of the call. Every one of these calls has a different stretch, a different cut, and the reed separation is different on it as well. That gives every call, all 5 calls, a different sound, from low end all the way to the high end of blare. Great, great calls. Hey, for $7.99, you can't beat it. Little price, big sound. Hen House series. Check them out.